This is my first time filming on my new camera.
I'm obsessed with it.
The way like my eye color looks too, like I'm in love with this camera. Anyways, let me do my little intro. Hey guys, it's Ava and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So today I was just in the mood to sit down and tell you guys some school related stories and just make like a bunch of little story times one big story time video. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So let's just start off with a little fun quirky one, okay? Basically it's just like a normal day at school. We're all just sitting there, nothing's gonna happen because you know, school is boring. We have this friend, let's call him Mark. Okay, well Mark is known for being, how do I put this nicely? Let's just say like a kid that does not behave. So we're all sitting in class one day and Mark is in our class and we're all looking around like, hey guys, where's Mark? What did Mark do this time? Because he's usually like, he's the type of kid that does bad things because he thinks it's funny. Like we're just expecting him to show up and be late to this class, but he never does. 2 periods go by and we're all like, okay, Mark just completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, maybe he got picked up early. So a few periods later, we find out from one of his friends that weren't in our like current class that Mark just completely up and left the school. Like he didn't have an early release or anything. He just got up and walked out of the doors of the school. I don't know why he did it. I was never that close with Mark, but like I was close with like some of Mark's best friends. That's kind of the only ending to that story, is that he just up and left the school. He was like suspended after that for a really long time and I have not seen him since like 7th grade. Okay, so for the next story, it's about one of my teachers from middle school. So I was not in this class for this story, but this is all just based on rumor that I heard, but the rumor was kind of proven to be true. I don't want to use the real class. I'm gonna make up a fake class just for this scenario so I don't get like, let's say math class. It wasn't math, but we're gonna say that. So I had math first period. So after I had math class, my friends were in like the same class but like a different period, if that makes sense. So I would leave math class, they would go to math class, like, and we had the same teacher. My period of the day was completely normal. Everything was fine. My teacher was normal. Let's call him Mr. Krabs. I don't know. It's the first name that came into my head. So Mr. Krabs seemed normal the entire first period. Basically what happened was, one of my friends told me this after the class, like right after. Mr. Krabs was just not in a good mood with this class today for some reason. I don't know if he woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't know if he had a stick up his ass, but he was just not in a good mood. He was usually like slightly annoying, so I could never tell when he was in a good mood or a bad mood, but I don't know. He just like, he irritated me. So second period rolls around and these people have their class. It's normal for like the first like 10 minutes, I'm assuming. So, I don't know, something must have happened in this class for it to have like this story to have the ending it does. So basically from what I've heard, Mr. Krabs got very, very mad at this class over like little things like that wouldn't usually piss someone off that easily. I don't know, maybe he had something going on in his personal life, but basically he starts screaming at this class and just being really rude to them. He just started like screaming at everyone and then he like threw a little hissy fit and like got his shit and left. And it like wasn't like one of those things where the teacher is there and then a sub comes in and they leave. He just left. He left before anyone got there. He left everyone unattended. Okay, please forgive me if I told this story already, but I don't think I did on here. If I did, I probably like didn't upload the video. We're gonna call this teacher Baldy from Baldy's Basics because that's what he looks like. That might seem mean to you, but that's what he looks like. He wasn't like bald or anything. He was just like, looks like this. I don't know. I had Mr. Baldy's class at the end of the day. So this was like last period, but like I always had like a thing where I'm not going to pee or I'm not going to in school. Not gonna happen. Like I've gotten past the peeing thing now. Obviously I don't hold my pee every single day, but I used to be really weird about using the bathroom at school just because like I hated it. It was disgusting. And the way people leave school bathrooms, you people are some sick, twisted is because who leaves a school bathroom in that state of filth? I would always hold it until like the very last period. I would only go in last period if I really had to go. Like I just like, if I had to go, my body was on a schedule at this point because I hold my pee so long at school. Like at this point, my body was on a schedule from holding my pee all day to just like automatically like every day 9th period. Can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? So I end up having to ask to go to the bathroom like every single day for like a week or two. Let me just give you a little bit of backstory. Okay, so I sat at a little table with my friend who I'm gonna call Jennifer for this story. So anyways, one day it's like 2 weeks of me like going to the bathroom during his class. I'm sorry. can't friggin' hold it. Do you want me to piss in the corner of your classroom, like on the floor? So I raise my hand and I ask to use the bathroom, and he says no. Like, I understand where he's coming from. I understand why he's pissed off. Like, I'm not doing it to be a little shit. I'm just doing it because I have to pee really, really bad.
Okay, I forgot to say this before, but basically this was one of the days where it was like he wasn't like teaching a lesson or anything. We were just doing basically like busy work. So we were all just at our desks, like in our notebooks or like on our iPads or whatever. Basically just like we weren't doing anything important. Keep that in mind.
So basically, I'm assuming like 10 minutes go by and I still have to pee so bad. And then one of the boys walk up to
Mr. Baldy's basic.
They asked to use the bathroom and he just lets them go. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking it's because I asked to go every day. Me and my friend Jennifer are talking and we're like, is this because we're women? Is this sexism? So Jennifer decides to go up to his desk and ask to use the bathroom when this boy comes back. Never asks to go to the bathroom during this class, ever. So she goes up and asks. She's like,
hi, can I please use the bathroom?
and then he literally does this. No. And then she's just like, why? What was the reason? And she just walks back to her desk because, like, obviously he just said no. Like, why? I don't know. I have to pee so bad, and usually I never ask to go to the bathroom twice. I feel like that's just like irritating to the teacher. So I go up and ask again because I'm just like, can I please go to the bathroom? It's an emergency. I'm going to piss on the floor. Obviously I didn't say it like that. I just said like, can I please go to the bathroom? Like, it's an emergency. And he literally is like, you need to stop asking to go to the bathroom during my class, blah, blah, blah. You're wasting my class time. We're not doing in your class. You're sitting there grading papers while we're doing some like learning website. So I'm just like, can I please go? It's an emergency, because I had to pee so freaking bad. So he's like, okay, fine, you can go, but you're staying after class and we're gonna talk. And I was just like, I'm just like, why? And he's like, no, we're gonna talk about you going to the bathroom every day during my class because this is not working. And I was just like, okay, I'm going pee now. So I go to the bathroom and the rest of the period is just normal. I'm talking to Jennifer about how annoying this was. So the end of class rolls around. I don't want to stay after to talk to him because one, I could almost miss my bus. Two, that's annoying. Why would I want to talk to you after our 40-minute period where it's mandatory for me to stay in here? Why would I voluntarily stay 3 extra minutes? I don't like you. Anyways, I stay after to talk to him, and on Jennifer's way out, she goes, good luck. And I go, thanks. So basically, he waits for everyone to leave, and then he shuts the door. And I'm just like, so you wanted to talk about what exactly? So he's like actually like a little bit like enraged over me having to pee. He's like genuinely getting mad. He's like, you need to stop asking to go to the bathroom every single day during my class. This is getting ridiculous. And I just like, me having to pee every single day, I don't know how else to describe, hey, I have to pee, to someone other than saying I have to pee. I don't know. It was just really annoying and I had to pee so bad. So I was just like, I don't know how else to say this to him. So I'm just gonna use the like, I'm a girl excuse. Me being in 6th grade, knowing nothing about periods, was just like, oh, I could just say like, I'm a girl, and they'll be like, oh, okay, and they'll back off. So basically, I was a really stupid kid. After he starts drilling me like, oh, you can't go to the bathroom every day during my class, blah, blah, blah. I'm just sitting here like, gonna use the first excuse that popped into my head. So I'm just like, I'm a girl, I have to go to the bathroom. Obviously, he's like, what? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm a girl, I have to go to the bathroom. Like, I have to go to the bathroom because I am a girl and like, you know, girly things. And he's like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, yes, it does. I am a girl, I need to go to the bathroom. If I knew what I know now, I would have obviously used like a much better excuse. I just did not fully understand the concept of periods, apparently. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna call your mother. And I'm like, okay, call her. So I leave the classroom and I get on my bus and I almost missed it. Yeah, I get on my bus, I go home, all is well. On this particular day, my mother had like not gotten home yet. So I hear the phone ring in the kitchen and I'm just like, oh, it's this bitch. So I just let the phone ring because it keeps ringing and it says call from name of my school. Because like we had one of those answering machines that was like told you who was calling. I just let the ring. It was him. There was no other reason for the school to be calling. I just let it ring and I didn't say anything about it to my parents because one, I don't care. 2, who the hell are you to tell me not to go to the bathroom? So yeah, basically I just let the phone ring and then that was that. Story over. He never talked to me about it again. So that's all the school stories I'm going to tell for today. I really hope you liked this video. I love doing story time. If you want to see more story times, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Also make sure you go follow my other socials. They're all at avamerceis except for my Snapchat, which is at ava_5698. Comment down below what your craziest school story experience was. I want to read these for a video, so if I get enough comments, I will read them for a video. So yeah, comment down below your worst or weirdest like school story that you have. All right, I've talked for a really long time now. I'm gonna go. All right, I love you guys. Bye.